why settle for less when you could have everything you've ever wanted? Most people who fail, it's not because they fail because they aim too high. They fail because they settle for things and circumstances and situations that are less than what they deserve. Never settle in life because that is where most of the failures lie. In life, humans, me, you, we tend to settle for things that are easy. Once us humans, creatures of habits, get into a continuous routine, it's almost like breaking off chains to get out of it. Because you really are successful by the habits of your routines. If you always tend to just wake up, you dilly dally, you play around, you scroll on your phone, you don't even let yourself have a time to think. Why do you think that? Your phone is your biggest distraction, of course. And not even just your phone, life in general throws distractions at you, me, and all of us. And every day you have a choice. You have a choice whether to be distracted once more or change for something better. And in order for you to not settle, you have to, in a way, be sick of tired of being sick of tired. You know? Because, after all, this is one life. And when you see people working hard and getting out of life as they can, you see them how happy they are. They can take care of their families. They can take care of their loved ones. Then you look at your life, your circumstances, and you realize that you're not moving in the right direction. Because nothing is neutral. You're either getting closer to your goals or you're getting further away. But nothing you do is neutral. If you settle, you will understand. Like, okay, once you fall in that habitual routine, that's how people become unhappy. When you settle for something that's not you. You should get out of that. You should get out of that relationship. That job doesn't treat you right. Why are you still there? Look at your friends. Why are your friends talking shit about you? Why are your friends discouraging you and sucking the life out of you? Why do people settle for things? Because they're comfortable where they're at. And the second I realized I had to take off the chains, break those chains, and develop new habits, develop new thoughts, new ideas, make new choices to help me move into that direction, I took off. Because it's not like everything happens just like that. You work for things. You grind. You get out the mud. Yes. You have to work for things. Nothing comes easy. But at least you're working for things every single day. You're showing up. And you're not just doing nothing about it. Like, it's cool if you don't have everything right then and there. Granted. But if you're not even working towards your dream, your visions, what are you doing? You're wasting time. And as I get older, the more I get older, the more, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but the older you get, the faster time moves. It's like, it's crazy because you actually only have a certain amount of time. So I can only imagine what like everyone who's like 80, 90 years old would be feeling. Days must be going by like that, like water, And it's crazy. Because when you get older, do you want to just be laying down, thinking about the opportunities you missed out, thinking about, oh my God, I didn't lock in, I messed everything up. Because that seems like that's the worst feeling in the world. And I don't know about you guys, but me, I want to live my life with no regrets. So, and I know that when you work hard, this is the law of the universe. When you work hard, that hard work will be returned back to you. So nothing's for nothing. Get closer to your goals. Work hard, and actually do what you have to do. Because everyone right now, it feels like, especially right now in this generation, it feels like everyone's distracted. It's so easy to actually do what you want to do. But the distractions are so high. If you know how to cut out those distractions, you're going to be on top of the world. Because yes, distractions are everywhere, right? I'm looking at distraction right now. I have my computer right there in front of me. But am I gonna let it bother me and stop me from making this YouTube video? No, I'm not. Because at the end of the day, this has to get done. And once I put my mind on it, I gotta do it. That's the energy I'm on. And so should you. Never settle for less, because that is almost probably the key to being unhappy. Like, that's literally one of the main ingredients to being unhappy. You know, never settle for less. Always shoot for the stars. And you never know where you end up. You never know. But, let's see it, boy, man. I hope you like this video. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment for more. I'm off this, man. Peace.